Okay, welcome everybody. It's great to have you here. Before we start, again and again and again, I would like to remind you all that you are here to learn something. So don't just sit and listen to me. Make sure you are interacting. Make sure you are active. Huh? How? By typing. I'll ask some questions and you're supposed to type them. Hi, you're from? I'm from Iran. Sure, all right, great. Because this is the only way you can learn and benefit from such classes. Because it's not a YouTube video. However, anyway, so future perfect. The question I have here first overview. The future perfect and the future perfect continuous tenses help us express actions that will be completed or ongoing. So let me highlight some keywords, huh? Will be means in the future or ongoing before a specific point in the future. And by the end of the lesson, you will confidently use these tenses in real life conversations. Okay, my very first question. What is the future perfect? What is future perfect? How would you respond? If I'm not far from me, okay, it's good. Roman Harkey. By the way, if you want to use your microphone, if you want to speak, just raise your hand or type me. Because some people would like to use their microphones while other people would like to type. Either way is good. Type me or just raise your hand. Explain the outcome. For example, Pakistan, I think, wants to talk. Okay? Not yet happening. Explain the outcome. If past perfect shows us an action happened before something, I think future perfect shows us an action will happen after or before.
Yeah,
Which one? Okay, Pakistan, welcome. So, what do you think? What is the future perfect?
the future perfect is a like uh is I was I was confused right now, but I give you a example. A future
Okay.
perfect. Then it's like we are talking about a future, a very a future about like this. It's too much away from us. It's just a prediction. Like uh, I will be go there. I will be.
So, I will go there is something else. So, I got your point
Yeah,
here. So, you said predict. This is a keyword
I
you
will.
mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So
Yeah.
prediction. Okay, let's fit for other friends. For example, someone here said, uh, if it's a verb tense to say about future things. So what type of thing? It is when you use will. So okay, I will go there. I will do something. Is it future perfect or is future simple? Not yet happenings. Okay,
Good.
super Senji, when will it happen? Perfect future or future perfect. We expect an action to be completed at some point of time. Okay, we can say that. Is used to explain an action. What type of action? I will buy a car. Gukso, are you sure it is future perfect? Or is future simple? I will buy a car. Or I will have bought a car by June. This is future perfect, huh? Will plus verb, future simple. Okay, so let's see, huh? The future perfect is used to describe actions that will be completed before a particular time in the future. We are not talking about past, nor are we talking about present. The point here is future, that we use it to describe actions that will be completed before a particular time in the future. How do we shape it? How do we form it? Like this: subject plus verb, will, then have, then pp means past participle, the third part of the verb, whatever you want to call it. For example, I will have. Now we can say done, huh? Do, did, done, and the rest, like something by sometime. For example, by the next year, she will have finished her degree. I can do something here. I can say she will, starting with she. She will have finished her degree by next year. There are two ways. You can either start your sentence with by time, like by next year. Of course, you need a comma here. Or you can start with she be the subject. She will have finished her degree, then by next year. Or by 8 p.m., they will have arrived at the airport. This is how we use this topic. Our friend wrote Nimafar, so please keep it in English because there are different people. He said something that we expect to happen before another one. Yes, we can say that. I will have bought a car. Aha, very good. Thank you. I will have bought a car in June or by June. This is future perfect. So Pakistan, in June or by June. Because we said by the time. By plus a specific time, like by June. We can say. But common mistakes. So there's some mistake, of course. He will has. Can someone tell me? Because normally we say when we have he, we use like s, like he studies, he goes, he has a car, he has done his homework, present perfect. But why don't we use have has here? He will has. Why is it incorrect? Can someone explain it? So this may happen yet, but not always. It's not about may happen. It means it is expected to happen. We expect that it happens. Of course, nothing is 100%. You don't know if you sleep, you will wake up tomorrow. But technically, you expect something. So, for example, in the first example, we expect that this sentence, she will have finished her degree by next year. This is our expectation. This is what we think technically, for example, should take. Because the main verb is will, I think. Nice. Will have is the structure. Okay, so why is it the structure? Amor, which means love in the Spanish, yes? Why is it the structure? Because we have will between, okay, we have will. What's the point? Modal will. Will is the verb that it's already has the rule. So the rule won't be, very good, exactly. When you use modal verbs, we use main verbs after our modal verbs. She will go, she will study, he will buy. So he will have finished the book. What are modal verbs? Is it just will, or do we have other options? Will, would, Google says could, can. Before the modal verb means will here, the verb has to be in the base form. Exactly. Shall, should, ought to, semi-modal. Ought to is semi-modal, like need, like there. Exactly. Next session, next week, be able to, yes, semi-modal. Next week, we will talk about modal verbs. Must, very good, semi-modal. So this is for our next topic. Something as a spoiler, I said. But generally, yes, he will have finished the book. But what is the future continuous? Future perfect continuous. So, okay, you said, all right, we have learned future perfect so far. That's good. But how can we use it in a continuous way? What do we mean by future perfect continuous? Let's go. Write whatever you think. I think Ehsan wants to talk, yes? Okay, son. Okay, what do you think, Ehsan? Okay. I think he accidentally clicked on that. Okay, welcome, Ehsan. Nice. You can type it. Okay, semi-modal. Yes, we have some semi-modals or semi-modals and modals. Next session, we will talk about them. Don't worry. I will be buying a car. So this is future continuous, not future perfect. When we say perfect, we should use have plus like been. Perfect. So we should use have. I will something. I am will. Are you sure about that? Can we use I am and will? to be verbs together. I am will. Subject plus. No, no, no. Aha. Give me examples, definitions, or the structure is good. He will have been finishing his homework. I think. Do you hear the sound here? Like boom boom sounds. I don't know if you guys can hear the sound like boom boom. Nope. Okay. Because in Iran is something we call it like Chashma Masuri is like kind of fire some festival, like you see like rockets, but like for people, yeah. That's why there are some. It looks like there's a war, but no, it's a festival. The action will be happening in the time while referring to that time. Okay, nice. To express an action that will have been happening. Okay, I will going. Can we say I will going? Is it correct? I will going, or I will be going. She had been studying for HR. You mean? Before she finally understood. For hours. Okay. She had been studying for hours before she finally understood. This is past perfect, continuous. Can we use I'm willing? I'm willing is something else. It comes from willingness. Means I want to. Are you willing to help me? Means do you want to help me? That's something else. I'll be going, no. So I said, I don't know if you are hearing some sound from my microphone, like boom, boom, like that. It's a kind of festival right now. Of course, Annex knows better. So I just wanted to let you know. We have been living in this house. This is present perfect continuous. Let's go through it together. Don't worry. I'm not saying you are wrong. No, I really love this activity, we can say. Interaction is great here. The future perfect continuous is used to show that an action, again, when we understood the point and the purpose of future perfect, of course the future perfect continuous should follow the same path. Again, an action will have been happening, something our friend said, for a period of time before a specific moment in the future. An action that will have been happening for a period of time. Period of time. Again, before a specific moment, we talked about that. Subject plus will have been ing. I will have been doing, for example, by 10 p.m. I will have been studying for 5 hours. Right now you are estimating, you are predicting, you are guessing, you are calculating, whatever you want to call it. Right now, for example, it's 5 p.m. 5 in the evening. You say, okay, by 10 p.m. I will have been studying for 5 hours. That's a new record, for example. That's a new record here. By next year, he will have been working here for years. You can even mention that he will have been working here for 5 years, for instance. I can't hear anything. Check settings. Check your settings. Wow, I got it. Perfect. By car. So can we say by car? We only use by time. By car is something else. Like I go to a school by bus. No, something else. They will have been attending the concert by next year. Doesn't sound natural, yes. But you can say that about the singer. Like the singer is going to, for example, host a concert, something like that. I will have been playing games for 4 hours by 12 p.m. And defend yourself. Oh, very good. You could be a great tech support. But in 2 years, you can say like this too. In 2 years, she will have been working here for a decade. For a decade. What does it mean? Decade? How many years? 10 years. Very good. I will have been coding for 10 hours. Okay, you need something after that. Something, I think you guys are doing something wrong here. When you say I will have been coding, I will have been playing for 10 hours, you need something. You need to, determine until when. So I will have been coding for 10 hours by tomorrow, by 10 o'clock in the evening, for example, by 6 p.m. It's really important. So I need to give a specific time exactly. 10, 10, 10. By the end of this month, I will have been saving enough money to buy a car. Exactly an hour. In 30 minutes, I will have been waiting in this line for 3 hours. Aha, very good. Very good. I will have been, Roman, been. By the way, if you're wondering to download the file, because you can see the PDF is my PDF, I actually have a Telegram channel. Here's the link. I really suggest that you all join this channel because there are some quizzes, word of the week, idiom of the week, and many PDFs and videos for free. So you can just give it a shot. And download the PDF. And actually here we have about 40 questions, I think. 40 examples. So yeah, join the Telegram, please. And someone asked a question, I think. I will have been watching TV. Okay, for how long? I will have been watching TV for 3 hours by 7 p.m. When you're using a continuous form, the period of time is important. So I will have been watching TV for 5 hours. Okay, until when? By 7 p.m. Means, imagine right now is 7 p.m. Right now. You can say, oh, I have been watching TV for 5 hours. We use future perfect before we get to that time, so we use present perfect. Like right now, okay? Let me just illustrate it here. I think that's better. Right now it's 3 p.m. Okay? Now you start studying. Start studying something. You want to study until 7 p.m. Okay? You say, so first, how would you say that? Right now it's 3 p.m. You want to study until 7 p.m. You want to estimate how many hours you will focus and just you will be studying. So I will have been, help me, let's do it together. The example on the board. I will have been what? Yeah, I got it. Okay, we already do. I will have been studying for 4 hours, of course. What about others? Just Royal? You don't know? I will have been studying for 4 hours. By 7 p.m. Now, it is 7 p.m. Right now. You know how to use this, huh? So we say, what do we say now? Right now is 7 p.m. And you started studying 4 hours ago. So if I ask you, I don't want to ask it because I reveal the answer. How would you say it? This guy is typing others. Let's do it. Okay, this is the whole concept. Thank you. I have been studying for 4 hours. Hours. Yes. Exactly. This is the whole concept. This is the whole concept of future perfect. Either continuous or simple. Doesn't matter. I will have been studying for 4 hours by 7 p.m. Right now is 7 p.m. Okay, perfect. I had a productive day today. I have been studying English for 4 hours. Or since 3 p.m. Whatever you want to say, that's up to you. Let me read some question here. I will have been reaching. We talked about it. By the time you arrive, I will have been studying for 3 hours. Nice. I will have been doing my homework for 4 hours by Friday. We can say that. By 12 a.m., I will have been working for 8 hours. My son will have been watching TV for 2 hours until 7 p.m. By is better. I will have been speaking English with native speakers by the time you buy me big present. Okay? when pigs fly. Yes. I will have been stunning, we said. So basically, it's something that will continuously happen in the future before a specific point in the future. This is you forgot the rest of your question. Before a specific point in the future. Here we said, we treated, okay, I will have been watching TV, very good. By the end of the day, I will have been not using this tense. It's so complicated. Can we say I will have been not? That's a good question. Yes, when pigs fly. That's a good question. How would you make it negative? I will have been studying. I will have been not studying. I will have not been studying. I will not have been studying. Which one? I will have not. Okay, different answers. Gukso says, I will have been not. Means not after been. The Immortal says, I will have not been. Means have after not. Royal says, I won't. Means I will not have been. Means after will. Which one is correct? We have three options. A, B, or C. I consider that's not a correct sentence. I will praying for 2 hours. No. I will have been praying for 2 hours. From 9, you can say that too. Yes. The mine, of course. Mine, of course. Yes. Will have is the future perfect structure. So, which one is A? Steve, write it. Okay, negate the sentence here. Let me write it for you. Wait a second. I will have been studying. We don't care about the rest. I will have been studying English for 5 hours by 10 p.m. We don't care. Just negate means make it negative. This sentence. I will have been studying. Type your answers. Type your answers. Take your time, think about it, and just do it. I will not have been a stand-up. I will not have been a stand-up at that road anymore. What do you mean a stand-up at the road? I would not study. Why would? I will not have been standing. Standing at the road. Okay. I won't. Very good. Can you tell me why? It's correct. Yes, you're good. But why I will not? Why this one? I think I covered this. I talked about this here. I don't know if I ever mentioned it or not. Or it's another PDF I have. I will show it. I will show that too. I think I just explained the reason over there. So, okay, I'm more on archetyping. Okay, very good. Exactly. We just use I will not. Means I won't have been studying. Let me do something. Wait a second. So this is another PDF I have. Yes. Here I explained. Okay, let's read together this part. This part is good here. Cause it should be attached with the modal. Okay, I believe we're gonna do it. We use not after helping verb. Nice, because the main verb is will. This is better. The main verb is will, and not must be connected with the main verb, so won't. Exactly. What is the tense again? Future perfect and future perfect continuous. I were actually. I were. I was. I was fasting. Yes. Normally it's after something we call it iftar. So yes. I normally do will for formal situation subjects. What do you mean will for formal situation? The structure remains the same. Here about the auxiliary verb have. So can I have someone read it for us, because I think I've been talking a lot. Is there any volunteer who wants to read for us so you can challenge your pronunciation too? Maximus, sweet tooth. Yes, raise your hand if you want. We have room for everyone. The Immortal. Oh, it's the first time I'm saying you're reading. That's great. Okay, Maximus, could you read it for us?
So should I read the sentence or
Here, the
the
PDF I'm showing about the auxiliary verb
okay,
have. Let's
okay.
go.
About the auxiliary verb have, we use have or has as auxiliary verbs in perfect tenses, but in the future perfect tense we only use the base form have. Since we use will after will, we do not say has for third person singular subjects.
Yeah, go on.
Example, she will have applied by January. Um, the second example is Jack will have done the project by tonight.
Thank you. Great. So it's like not she will has applied. No. Or Jack will has again is something wrong. Here the main reason. Well, as many of you mentioned that. Will or ill, I mean, it's something pretty obvious. As it's pretty obvious, I wrote it here. We can use contractions. She will, she'll. They will, they'll. I mean, it's pretty clear. On the other hand, there are two ways we can use contraction for negative forms. Again, subject means apostrophe not, like she'll not or she won't. Again, of course, you know that is basic. Grammar, you will not, you'll not, or you won't. Will not, we won't. I'll not, I won't. What about this one? This is pretty interesting. Thank you, Maximus. Let's go with our friends, the immortal.
Negation. We talked about affirmative positive sentences in the future perfect tense. What about negative ones? We simply add not to our modal verb will. I will not have done the project by June. He won't have got ready by the time we arrive. She'll not have prepared dinner when my meeting is over. They will not have finished their homework by 10 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, go on.
Note: use keep reading or
Yeah,
not?
yeah, yes. Go on. Keep reading. Yes.
Note: note. Using have not or its other forms is considered grammatically correct, but awkward and uncommon in its phrasing because of the use of double negative. Therefore, it is better to say will not rather than have not. I won't have done the project by June. It's correct, and I will haven't done the project by June is incorrect.
Less correct, let's say. It is still correct, but less
Uh,
correct. Thank you. Thank you. That was really great. Perfect. So
Thanks.
here, as we said, for negative, we use have not. Is also correct if you use have not, but it's less correct, or I said awkward or uncommon, huh? So we use it after the first. Always is the same format. After the first verb, either auxiliary or main verb. Like will, okay, will not, so won't. I will have not is okay, but less common. And I will have been not doing is completely incorrect, completely false. Don't forget that. So for questions, again, you know that we use will. She will have done, will she have done it by tonight? They will have finished, will they have finished? Because there are some easy topics. I don't want to just uh, waste the time, I can say. What about by time? Huh? Let's talk about this. Let's go with our friend Sweet Tooth,
Yes, by
please.
time. It is used to specify the future point when the action will be complete. We can use the by time phrase at the beginning with a comma or at the end of the sentences. We can use dates, years, months, days, hours, adverbs, or phrases. Examples: I will I will have done it by September. She will have finished by tonight. They will have arrived by the time we leave. He will have joined the company by Monday. David will have checked if the car is locked by 5 p.m. They will have discovered the cure by 2025. He will have been promoted by January 25, 2023.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Just one question here. How would you read this date? Everybody, not just our friends, tweeters. Everybody. January 25 or something else? Which one is correct? January 25, January 20 something else. 25 TG. Oh, what is TG? Aha, you fixed that. Very good. 25th. What about others? What do you think? For example, we have Natalia always. So what do you think about this, Natalia? January
Um,
25 or January 25th?
can you listen to me?
Yes, we can
Yes.
hear you. Yes.
Um, could it be the 25th of January 2023?
Uh-huh, yes, very good. Or just if you say January 25th. Very good, very good. Something our friend said, she said, uh, can you listen to me? So here she meant, can you hear me? Yes? Because there's a difference between hear and listen. I love the topics just pop up during the class. The 25th of January, very good. 25th, yes, exactly. 5th, yes, very good. So, which one is correct? When you want to check if people can, I don't want to say the verb because you'll get the answer. Can you listen to me or can you hear me? And here, yes. Can you listen to me? It's like she's talking, huh? She's speaking. I'm ignoring her, for instance. And she says, can you listen to me? For example, I'm explaining to you the reason. Can you listen to me? It means pay attention. Because listen, so you tell me, what is the difference between hear and listen? Hear and listen. Listen and continuously hearing and understanding. Hear is just can you absorb sound by your ear? Yes I can. Can you listen to me? Is T, not C. Emotional stuff. Can you hear me? Listen is a voluntary action.
Ne
Could you
oldu?
please keep
Bildin
your
mi Osman?
ears up? Sorry, Maximus?
Hı.
I think,
Bak ya.
okay, his mic was not muted. I'm all ears. No, no, no. Why are you playing with words? Answer the question. What's the difference? I hear, I listen to. We might not pay attention to things we hear exactly. We never say I hear to music, I hear music. That doesn't make sense because you purposely, on purpose, you want to listen to music. You listen to the radio, you listen to your teacher, you listen to your friend because you just, you want to put time for it, you want to pay attention to it. But here, you hear someone, two people fighting, you hear two people shouting, you hear, for example, I don't know, a bird singing, whatever. And here generally means, can you hear me? Means, do you have the ability to hear my voice? Or am I audible? Listen is like, are you paying attention? Exactly. It implies. Listen is like listening for maybe a long time. Not even a long time. Listen for 1 second. Doesn't matter. Listening what means with paying attention. Even if the music is background for work. Uh, it depends. I mean, here is actually is not on purpose. When it's not intentionally happening. When you intentionally put some music in your background, yes, you're listening to it, but you just decrease the volume. That's the same topic. But here means your colleague, for example, your colleague is playing some music. He is listening to music, but you can hear it, for example, some sounds. The sense of perceived sound, yes, if has to do with the sense, to the ability of hearing. Yes, I can hear your voice. I'm listening to you. Very good. Let's move that. So 25th and something a friend said. He said they will not have finished it. Of course, it's finished. Yes, they will not. For example, they will not have finished something. There are some problems, common errors and problems students generally don't know when they should say ed or just finished. Like finished, of course, here is te, finished. Or for example, finished. Do you know? Do you know the answer? Hi, LM, frog, I think. Anyone, if you want, just open your microphone and tell me. Any
Hi,
guess?
teacher.
Sorry?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. At T end. I think did you say okay, my question is finished or finished, for example. Like
Finish it.
and why?
Finished
Why?
because it
It's
uh,
past.
doesn't end with D or D.
It doesn't end with D. Okay, developed, for example. Or I don't know. Listened.
Which one?
Listened, for example. So this is an interesting thing here. It's about phonetics. I'll just give you a hint. You can just study further yourself. It's like when there is something, the sound here, like sh sound. If it can connect to another sound, we don't use e. Like finished, finished, but note. Te is something it's like kind of explosion. T, be, pe. It's like you push it. Yes? We call it plosive. Something like note. We cannot say noted. We say noted. So only if you cannot link the sounds between e, if you cannot, we say e. We add the sound, the vowel e, so we can connect them. Noted. But finished, worked, washed, for example. Or for example, for watch, we cannot say watch, doesn't make sense. She watches. That's the reason, because it's end with the sound share, and share is like they call it fricative. There are some interesting topics that you can follow because simply memorizing is not a good idea. You memorize everything. It's better to learn the whole concept. But that was nice. Future for continuous. So back to our main topic here. When do we use? When do we use these tenses? So when we have completed actions before a future time, future perfect, but completed, of course. So we cannot say future perfect continuous for completed. You know that. Duration, continuous. Emphasizing results. When you want to emphasize the result, you use future perfect. But if you want to emphasize process or duration, it's continuous. I mean, it's just regular continuous, in present continuous, in past continuous, past perfect continuous, any type of continuous. We have these main goals and purposes. By next summer, they will have built the bridge. So it doesn't matter how long it takes or how many hours, how many months. We don't care. The whole point, the result is important. The completion is important. They will have built the bridge. But by next summer, they will have been building the bridge for 5 years. We are emphasizing how long it, it takes or is taking. We can use some time expressions. A stranger wants to talk. Okay, finish. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. Yes. We can use time expressions like by a future time, by tomorrow, by next day, by 5 p.m. in a duration. You cannot say by 5 years. Please mute yourself, stranger. If you
Nim,
sorry.
Would you spare a few minutes?
So okay, wait a second. After the class, if you want to ask something off topic, then you can do that. Okay. Let me finish this part.
How much time would it?
Okay.
How much time would it take?
I don't know. 15 minutes, I think.
Okay, you can go on.
Okay. Okay, here. Plus a duration. You can say in 5 years. in, we don't say by 5 years, in 5 years, or in 2 weeks. Something like since for present perfect, if you know, something like that. But not exactly, but something like that. Before plus a future time, like before midnight, before July. An example, like by the time you arrive, I will have finished my homework. In 5 years, she will have been living in Paris for a decade. And now we want to compare these tenses. I will call you later means future simple. Future simple. So now we're comparing all the tenses in future. I will call you later means a decision made at the moment. Okay, later I will call you. I don't know when, I don't know exactly what time, but generally I will call you later. Future continuous. I will be studying at 9 p.m. It's an ongoing action at a specific time in the future. Of course, you have planned for it beforehand. And future perfect. I will have finished my report by 6 p.m. Means completed action before a future time, something we studied today, and by 6 p.m. I will have been working for 8 hours. Ongoing action that continues up to future time. I think this table is one of the most important ones where you can compare different future tenses. Any questions so far? Oh, I think there are some questions. Bro says like it's good. It's good. Don't worry. I still don't understand at all. Okay, what's the problem? Lucy with 4 Z's. What's the problem? Maybe he wants to ask. I don't know. It's been recorded, Barry. It's good, Royale. It happens a lot. It's live. It's live. When we are live. Live, no. I'm just recording. Like people cannot see you right now, but they will. I am sorry, there's a huge problem in the internet, so I have to leave. Okay, that's fine. It's already past my sleeping time. Thank you for. Okay, thank you, sweet tears. Thank you. So no questions so far. Thanks. I will have to watch it again. Yes, that's the main reason I record my classes. Yes, exactly. Highly, not just this video. I don't know. We have so many new students here. Okay, make sure to check my YouTube channel. Why? Because we really covered all the tenses, So you can just refer to my YouTube videos and learn past continuous, past perfect continuous. I don't know, future perfect continuous, and many more topics. So yeah, that's the main reason I record. I have no question yet. I will have question when the quiz appears in Telegram. Yeah, exactly. I can read and understand the examples, but create new phrases and use on my daily basis. I can. Don't worry. After practice, you can do that. Of course, right now you are learning it. You shouldn't expect yourself to immediately produce some phrases. Thanks for this wonderful class. Thank you more. What time will you begin this class each day? It's not each day, it's each week. Every week. The same time, at the same time. I'm new member and I want to join your classes from now. That's great, Peter. Every Wednesday, yes, every Wednesday at the same time. It's 8 p.m. GMT 3:30. Common mistakes. There are some common mistakes. I think we're almost done here. Yeah. There are some common mistakes and you should avoid. Forget have. Many people say she will finish the project. They drop it like something. It happens with S and third person singulars. She goes. People say he will have finished. He will finished. Forget B. They will have been working here. They will have working. No, they will have been working. Many people confuse future perfect and future perfect continuous. They confuse this. By 2025, she will have worked here for 10 years. Wrong. Because it emphasizes duration. By 2025, she will have been working here for 10 years. Something I can tell you, by 2032, yes, by 2032, I will have been teaching English for 10 years. Real example. So we use continuous. For future perfect, continuous. How do you pronounce this? Again, that's the same topic. How do you pronounce this? Special uses of these tenses or special uses? Yeah, Royal, again, I'm sorry. So tell me, guys, tell me, how do you pronounce it? Special uses, Z or S? Let's go with this, Barry. Z or S? Special use, special use. On. Z.
Use.
Okay, thank you. You know you're here every week. Yes, you are here every week too. Because we have some new students. I always say that. You too. Yes. So exactly, this is not use. Unlike what you said, it is use. Because it's a noun here. Special uses of these tenses. Something like close, as close the door, a verb, and close as an adjective. He is my close friend. Anyway, making assumptions about the past and the future. She will have left the office by now. You're assuming something about the future based on logic. You're predicting, we can say. She will have left the office by now. Or by the time we arrive, or something like that. Talking about cause and effects in the future. By the time we arrive, they will have been waiting for hours. The action causes frustration, irritation by the time we arrive because we're late. They will have been waiting for hours. And expressing regret about future results. By next year, I will have wasted so much time. You know, you're not going to learn anything. You know, you'll be scrolling TikTok, doing different things. Oh, by next year. What are your plans? Oh my god, by next year I will have wasted so much time. I have no plans. Technically. Advanced notes and summary. Tricky cases and rare exceptions. Negative sentences in future perfect and continuous. I won't have finished my homework by 9. Or he won't have been living here for long. The negative one, which we discussed. Using probably and definitely. She will have definitely arrived by noon. Emphasizing, of course, that's common. They will probably, means maybe, have left before we get there. And passive voice in future perfect, this is really interesting. Of course, you need to know the whole concept of the passive voice. The window was broken by Jack. And then we can integrate, means mix, combine these two topics. The project will have been completed by next year. You can say I will have completed the project by next year, or you want to say the project will have been, past participle, completed, done, finished by next week. Summary, the last part, future perfect, will have, past participle. She will have finished her work, emphasizing the completion of something, the results. Future perfect continuous, will have been plus verb ing. She will have been working for 5 hours by then, or by, for example, 10 p.m. Means you're focusing and emphasizing the duration, the process. Again, before for all of them. Before a specific time in the future. There's some examples. There are some examples here. 25, no 30 examples. You can join my Telegram channel. I will send the link again on my website, englishwithnimafar.com, or here, my Telegram channel. I will have been scrolling Telegram by some minutes later. Interesting. Thank you very much. So, thank you. Technically, we are done. It's over. If you have any questions, please ask me. Feel free to ask me any questions you have about this topic, about different topics, anything. It's been 56 minutes, 57 minutes that we are learning a very important, a very confusing grammar topic. Sir, just curiosity, how old are you? Guess my age if you can. Guess my age. Thanks,
Uh,
sir.
I have a question. One
Uh-huh.
question, please.
Sure.
How to use then? How
Then,
to use? Yes, this word. Yeah. How
THEN
to
you mean,
use?
yes? So
Yeah.
it depends. Then means that time in the past. Then. It has two meanings.
Yeah.
Then means after that. Like I will do this. Then means after that. I will do something else. Then. But then you can say, for example, right then. It means back, for example, in the past. It depends on the context. But that's it, we can say. I have question. Oh, okay, you said. So thank you, the Immortal. It was nice to hear you here. Thank you so much, Sir Peter. Eki. Hi, LM Frog. Perfect. Barry.
Yeah.
Thank you. Royal.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Are you 40? Oh, that was offensive, Barry. Whoa, 55. 25. I think you are between 29, 34. Why 29? What are you doing? 27, no. 33, maybe 30, no. See you soon. Yes, Peter. See you next week. That's great. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, can I get the PDF? The PDF is on my website and Telegram channel. If you want, you can go for the link here. Maybe 69. Yes, exactly. I'm 69. You look so young. No. So think. Until next week, think about my age. I will let you tap into your creativity and just think about it until our next week. Very close? No, you weren't close. He said 55, I don't know, 69, 73. No, none of you. Yes, actually, LM Frog was a bit close, but no. 27, no. Think about it. Next week, I will reveal, I will disclose my age. No. Not even close. Anyway, so thank you. That was really a great class, I can say. I really loved the activity, which was really great. If you have any questions, of course, you ask me. So do you want me to say it now? Okay, I'll say. No, Barry, you need to add the 1 to your number. 20 plus 1. Thanks, Isam. That's great. 15 years old. Are you serious? What Nemo means? What? 20 plus 1. 20 plus 1. 21. Very good. I'm 21. Yes. Anyway. Wow. So young. How old are you, Barry? 85? 72? 96? I'm 12. Okay. No. Okay. I'm old. Okay. I'm old. Old enough to call me 65. We have the same page. We are on the same page. You're 21 too. Okay. I'm a hamster. Hamster, you mean? Like the one on Telegram, you click and it gives you some currency. Anyway, I don't want to take your time here anymore. So, thank you guys. Today was really perfect, really great. See you all. And also, I owe you an apology here. I really wanted to host our book club session on Monday, 2 days ago, but something urgent happened that forced me to cancel the class. Probably I'll try my best to have this class, book club session on Monday, and a regular grammar classes on Wednesday. So Wednesday, we will have classes. You can check the even table. There is an even table. It tells you the exact time in your time zone. See you soon and goodbye. Have a lovely day.